Hello garden friends and welcome to my channel, DK's Garden Oasis. I am Debbie, gardening in Zone 5B, inspiring you to bloom, grow, and conserve in your garden. This will be part 2 of container planting. I'll be planting more containers and hanging baskets today. Make sure you stay till the end where I share a beautiful Chinese proverb. So last week I planted all my larger pots, and today I'm going to be planting more container pots and my hanging baskets. As I told you last week, my color theme is red, green, and white. So these are some of them that I'll be working with today. This one's kind of an unusual one. It's like a little fuzzy plant, and this is called a chenille firetail, and they're fuzzy like chenille. So I'll be putting those, and it looks like it will be a spiller. This is going to be my filler, and this is from Proven Winners Suburbina Whiteout. This will also be a trailer for my hanging baskets, and this is white licorice. So I'll be planting these in some of my hanging baskets along with some others that you'll see pretty soon. I've been busy with all my gardens this week. I went out to my cut flower garden and planted more transplants. I went to my in-ground garden and planted some tomatoes and some peppers. And then finally I went to my raised bed garden, community garden, and I planted a couple of tomatoes and more peppers. And I did notice that some of my lettuces and peas are starting to come up. At the end of the month, I will be doing garden tours of all of my gardens. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell for those future videos. Sorry, I think I breathed in some dirt there. So let's go outside and see what we're planting today. Okay, we're back for part 2 container. So today I'm going to be doing mainly my hanging baskets, and I have a couple of pots over here that go in my front. I'm going to see how I'm going to do because I have 1.5 bags. I may need to go and buy some more soil, but I use this potting soil from the garden center I work at, Biotone starter fertilizer. I also use a root booster, and then I dip it in some water to get it started. I did get another one of these. This was in my last video, so I will put the same plants in that one. And then these are all my hanging baskets. I have my strawberries are going to go in here. My Proven Winners strawberries are going to go in here, and they're going to be above my raised beds where I have my strawberries growing, and they are sprouting. And then this is a 3-tiered planter that I'm going to be planting as well. Again, I'm not sure how far I'm going to get today, but these are just some of them that I'd hope to finish. So let me show you what I'm working with. Okay, these are what I'm going to be working with. So a lot of them are Proven Winners, and I'm going to be doing red, white, and some trailing plants. And then I did buy some at the other garden center that I went to, that I showed you in a short, Sunrise Nursery, and that's a couple of them. This is one of my favorites, Vermilion. The hummingbirds love this, so I plant this every year. And let's see, these don't look so good right now because the bunnies were eating them, and I have to just prune them up a little bit, but these are flower pillows. So they are a couple of strawberry plants in this pillow, and you just plant them right in the hanging basket or wherever you're going to plant them. And I'm going to prune these up a little bit, but they already have blooms on them, so those are going to go above my raised bed where my strawberries are. So I'll come show you the progress along the way. Okay, these are my flower pillows hanging baskets. So I put some soil in here along with some cocoa liners, and I'm going to cut these. As I said, I noticed one day the bunnies were chewing on these, so I had to put these away so they would stop biting them. So they're zip tied in here, and all you have to do, this is the pillow, it'll biodegrade in the pot, and I'm going to just take off these dead leaves, clean it up a little bit, and then I'm going to just put it in here, put some soil around it, and that's it. Now they sell flowers. Usually I do the flower pills and I do flowers, but this year I just bought the strawberries, and I'm going to be doing my own plants in my hanging baskets. So this is the other one, and again, these are from Proven Winners. And I will clean these up, put some soil in, and then they'll go above my raised bed strawberries, and I'll show you that at the end. So that's what I'm working on next. Okay, next up are my planter boxes that are going to go in my front yard, and I am going to do the Super Bells red, Super Bells white, and this was from my garden center. It has to get planted for sure. It's looking a little limp here, so I'm going to get this out of the container, and it's a trailer, and these will fill these boxes. So I'm going to be putting these two in here, these two in here, and this will be in the middle as a trailer. So I'm going to get these filled up, and I'll show you again at the end. Okay, next up are my hanging baskets that I have by my hummingbird feeders. And I'm going to put the Vermilia or the cigar flower. This is the one the hummingbirds absolutely love. Superbena Whiteout, which is this. These are, I planted these from seed. It doesn't look like much now, but they are Petunia Tidal Wave, and they'll fill this whole basket up. And the Chenille Firetail, which is this little fuzzy one, and then a little trailer green that'll come off of it. So again, show you the progress at the very end. Okay, running out of soil, but this is what I'm going to do in these two, and I'm going to see if I can get a bigger cocoa fiber there. So I'm going to do the Super Tunia Mini Vista Scarlets. I'm going to do the Artist Pearl. This is an Argyretum. This is, let's see, I think this, yep, Super Tunia Mini Vista White. And another one of these Petunia Tidal Wave red. So these will go in these two, and I'll be back in a little bit after I get some more soil. Okay, this is the last of what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do these 3-tiered planters, and this is the bottom, and then there's 2 more to go to the top. On the bottom, I'm going to put 3 of these. In the middle, I'm going to be putting these. So there's an orange, a corally yellow, and a yellow and white. And then on the top, I'm going to be putting these Gerber daisies. Now I know this isn't my color theme, but this is just a little taste of possibly what I'm going to do next year. I'm going to do sunset. So I'm going to do these bright colors, this red, orange, and yellow. The top, along with my Vermilia or cigar plant for the hummingbirds. So I'm going to finish up these two, and I'll show you all the planters at the end. Okay, today is done. I did all of my hanging baskets. The only ones I didn't finish are these over here. I went to the garden center and I forgot the cocoa liner. I got distracted by other plants. So I'll finish those another day. So what we have here is my strawberry plants in hanging basket.
Like-minded if we could, but that's not the
So that's most of my containers. Of course, I have a few odds and ends that I'll be doing throughout this month, but those are most of my containers that will be around my house. I'm also hoping to show you how I put the Proven Winners drip system, and I use that in the front of my house, and I'd like to use that a little bit more with my containers, but for this year I will be using the drip system for the front. Next week I'm hoping to get out to my cut flower garden and plant my bulbs and tubers. Those would be my dahlias, my gladiolas, and my lilies. I'm also preparing for 2 farmers markets at the first couple weeks of June on a Thursday afternoon evening. So I am getting ready for that as well. So after all my gardens are planted and all I need to do is maintenance on those, I promised myself a spa day that my daughter was so generously given to me for Mother's Day, and I would like to take a little weekend away. So I hope you are enjoying seeing all the different types of gardening you can do in your living space. It could be container gardening, raised bed gardening, in the ground gardening, starting your plants from seeds and transplanting those to harvesting them. I'm trying to show you all the different ways that you can garden. There are many ways to garden, and literally anyone can garden with a little TLC given to your plants. I still learn every day and still have failures. So come along with me on this journey to bloom, grow, and conserve in your garden. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my video on my container gardening, and make sure you check out the previous one I did last week. I'll link that above. Give it a like and comment below what type of container garden you will be doing this year. Now I'd like to share that beautiful Chinese proverb.
I know we'll find the missing frame. Sideways, up or down, it's all the same. We will do it. We will do it.
Thanks for watching and happy gardening. Bye-bye.
Do it.